I'm in Bishopston. Well, Stratford Tony in Wiltshire, but it's the Bishopston Old English Charter I'm following, and here we start at Stratford. I quote a little bit of Old English poetry here, so if you're a bit squeamish, look away now.
Hail beachweitest corner, chwiftit of heaven's lufte, welcath hit, windes shuras, weltheth hit to water soothen.
And go to my TikTok channel for a translation of that.
I'm at the just left Stretford, which is now Stratford Tony, um, which that means the ford of the Roman road, Strata. And going up, it crosses the path I'm on, goes up to what's called the people around here called the Way, but the next village called the Hares, which means warpath or army road. And then we're off to see the rest of the landscape through the eyes of the Old English, including back to the Roman road, the Strets that came up from Stratford. So let's keep going. At this hill is Hrofenrich, which means roof ridge. Don't know why it's called roof. Maybe it looked like a roof to the people who lived here all those years ago, or it's on top of the world, or something, some other reason. But this is it. Hrofenrich.
Here our path is joining the Hares path, the way in the charter, and it's an army road, and it's exactly parallel with the Roman road, just a mile distant, going exactly the same direction. Something's going on there, but yeah, these are ancient, just not as ancient as the Roman ones. It isn't named as Grim's Ditch on this charter, but it's probably in another charter. I'll check on at a later date. But there's several Grim's Ditches in England. It's possible in certain areas that they're demarcation zones, and there you can see it in the middle of the stream, going diagonally, going further across the field on the other side. But it was probably a demarcation. Between rival Romano-British enclaves is the theory. But anyway, I couldn't see a dike. I could only see a ditch. But then I'm no archaeologist. Maybe if they dug, they could find it. This here is a tumulus, a Bronze Age barrow that's been ploughed out. But what remains of it, the farmers obviously keeping some sort of environmental agreement was done. It's marked on the OS map. Don't know whether you can see up behind me in the distance a load of earthworks, which as the sun's going down you can see a lot better than you would when the sun's higher up. And yes, he's marked down as enclosures. It looks, I can't get there because electric wire, but it's well, I could do, but I'm not going to. But it does look like a field system, and a really interesting one as well. I'm not too sure about the idea of it being like a settlement enclosure, but I'll look into it more when I get home. But on the charter it calls it Woodberg, which means Woodbury in modern English. And so the Old English obviously thought it was a settlement, a fortified settlement, otherwise they wouldn't have called it a berg. But anyway, so that's the end of my journey, my little walk. It's I've probably done about 5 miles now, I think. A couple more to go. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope to see you on the next one. Remember to subscribe, comment, and all the rest of it, like, and see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now. It's worth mentioning those long dark strips, horizontal strips, look to me medieval, but underlying it you can see faintly what looks like something older. And if you look here, you'll see there's a different alignment of earthworks, quite faint, sort of 45 degrees to those dark lines underneath, and that suggests an older sort of Celtic or Roman field system. March hares. I was really lucky to see these wonderful creatures. They're not bunny rabbits, and I did actually catch them fighting, but for some reason I fiddled about with the camera and didn't have it recorded. But there's I would have, there was a couple of blows struck, and it was very enjoyable to watch. Very beautiful animals. And this is a 17th century dovecock, mentioned by John Aubrey as a famous antiquarian. Have you been hit on the head? Poor thing, you have been hit on the head, haven't you? You can't sit in the road. No, you can't.